And on tonight's Media Watch, we will be focusing on what's happened in Turkey today. James Creedon here with me for that. Social media have been shut down in Ankara for now.
That's right. We're seeing this whenever there is an attack of this kind in Turkey, that social media very quickly are shut down. It is a policy essentially of the Turkish government to limit discussion of such attacks on social media by in fact shutting them down temporarily. In any case, just a quick look at the English language version of Hurriyet Daily News. They are reporting the figure that we have been giving as well of 28 killed in a car crash, lots of injuries as well, of course, so that figure will probably go up. Some people on social media complaining about Twitter and Facebook being banned. What are they hiding this time, says Jackie Gaskell. Restricting social media and media outlets from reporting on Ankara is a spit in the eye for anyone seeking justice and investigation. So obviously on social media, for those who can access social media, it's not surprising to see criticisms of that policy, which comes back again and again. Also on social media, obviously, people expressing their condolences and wishing the people of Turkey well, I suppose, in the circumstances. The hashtag Pray for Ankara is also being shared online. Please take a moment to pray for Ankara. You can see images as well of the surroundings of that attack. Witnesses said the blast was heard across much of Ankara, according to Associated Press. Now, just two brief pieces of analysis. One from Guillaume Perrier. He's a former correspondent of Le Monde in Istanbul. He says and of course because we don't know the circumstances yet, if the Kurdish separatist group PKK is involved in this attack, it would be manna from heaven for Erdogan, who is of course fighting Kurdish elements in Syria. It would, I suppose, what he's suggesting there is it would give Erdogan further justification for a clampdown on Kurdish elements wherever they may be. Meanwhile, Romain Caillé, he is a specialist in jihadi networks. He's saying that he's reminding those reading his Twitter page that the last edition of the Islamic State's propaganda magazine in the Turkish language provided a religious justification for targeting the armed forces and police in Turkey. He said, but in the current context, if basically he's saying it could also potentially be the Kurdish separatist group PKK. So two hypotheses being put out there, that it could indeed be Islamist terrorism. It might also be Kurdish separatists, and of course that's just two possibilities. There could be others as well. So that's just a look at some of the elements online, Catherine, related to the sad events in Ankara this evening.
Indeed, and we are just a few hours on from that explosion, and currently there has been no claim of responsibility from any group, so we'll have to see how that evolves. Let's move on to just some other stories that are online today. There's a magazine in Poland that's generated some controversy with its front cover.
That's right, it has gone somewhat viral for all the wrong reasons. This is a magazine called Wysieki, or The Network, I hope I pronounced that one correctly, and it has a rather alarming image on the front cover. Now, the headline says Islamic rape of Europe. What you can see is a woman wrapped in the flag of Europe, screaming as she is groped by 6 hands. Now, it's obviously a very distressing image, and many on social media have been saying that the poster has a long history of colonial propaganda to draw inspiration from. Indeed, Mussolini-inspired images. In other words, fear of the other. And this particular tweet sharing images from, the fascist era, which seem to be alarmingly similar to the front cover of Wysieki. What else do we have? We have tweets here saying, "This embarrasses me as a Pole. It doesn't matter that Wysieki is a far-right tabloid. This is unacceptable." Another person is saying, "A sick cover which is deliberately arousing public fear." So a certain amount of attention, as I said, for all the wrong reasons, for that cover of a Polish magazine, Catherine.
I think attention's probably what they were wanting, wasn't it? Thanks very much, James Creedon with Media Watch there.